No me, no children. Meg denied has begged to take children to London due to unanswered orders from King. In latest new YouTube videos from Neil Sean, Harold was more than keen to bring his children to London with him for the coronation, but, allegedly, his spouse said no me, no children. Sean notes, obvious, that Meghan could have accompanied her husband and children to London but just stayed under the radar and out of the public eye. Sean's source advises that Harold was upset. Now to me this is just whatever smarts Meghan may have rearing its head. The children are whatever future she has, and she would be an idiot to allow a situation to occur where there is the slightest possibility that Harold could file for separation or divorce and child custody while in his home country with the children in his care. A close friend of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle has also said that the pair did not obtain what they wanted during their coronation negotiations. It was recently reported that Prince Harry will attend the coronation without Meghan, who would remain in the United States to care for their two children, Prince Archie Harrison and Princess Lilibet Diana. The friend told People magazine, "At this point, it's become so personal. Maybe what they wanted wasn't achieved, but at the end of the day, he's going there to support his dad." King Charles III was reportedly pleased when he heard that Prince Harry would attend the coronation, but disappointed that neither Meghan nor his grandchildren would join them. According to sources, Harry intends to fly in for the ceremony before returning to the USA to join in family celebrations to mark his son's 4th birthday. Furthermore, a royal expert claims that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle struck a raw nerve in the United States by taking potshots at the royal family from their home state of California. Niall Gardner, a Washington-based journalist, made his observations after the Sussexes made a series of harsh remarks regarding royal life following stepping aside from royal responsibilities in 2020. In March 2021, the pair gave a shocking interview to Oprah Winfrey in which they revealed several charges against the royal family. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have recently been under fire for their critiques of the royals, notably in the aftermath of their Netflix documentary series and Harry's tell-all book, Spare. One poll showed in the first 3 months of this year, the couple's popularity in the US had plunged, suggesting the American public is turning against them. Niall Gardner, a Washington-based foreign policy expert and royal commentator, told Express.co.uk, "The royal family is very popular in the US and the late Queen Elizabeth II especially was extremely popular. Harry and Meghan struck a raw nerve here in the US and Americans don't generally attack the royal family. If you have Harry and Meghan firing potshots from California, this doesn't look good and most Americans disapprove of that." Mr. Gardner went on to claim Harry and Meghan are deeply unpopular in the US as the American public now really sees through their character. Earlier this month, a poll carried out by YouGov for Newsweek showed Harry and Meghan's popularity had taken a huge hit in the US in the early part of this year. It found the prince was liked by less than half, 46%, of Americans in the first 3 months of 2023, a fall from 52% in the final quarter in 2022. As for Meghan, more than a third, 36%, of Americans said they liked the Duchess while less than a quarter, 24%, said they disliked her. Mr. Gardner continued, "There has been a huge backlash against them in the US. Opinion polls show they are deeply unpopular figures and their standing has absolutely plummeted since the release of the Netflix documentary series and Harry's book. They are probably two of the most unpopular figures in the US today. On both sides of the Atlantic, they are increasingly hated celebrities. The US people really see through their character, which is one of selfishness, arrogance and being incredibly rude and disrespectful people. They are incredibly unpopular in the US, and I suspect that is only going to get worse." Royal commentator Kinsey Schofield also recently spoke about the couple's plunging popularity in the US and the decision from Meghan to skip the coronation next month, claiming their brand is on life support. She told Talk TV, "This is self-preservation for Meghan Markle. It ensures she's not humiliated, booed or picked apart in front of the world. Here in the US their popularity has taken a major dive. They're on life support. How do they rebrand? They're on life No me, no children. Meg denied has his beg to take children to London due to unanswered orders from King. In latest new YouTube videos from Neil Sean, Harold was more than keen to bring his children to London with him for the coronation, but, allegedly, his spouse said no me, no children. Sean notes, obvious, that Mayhem could have accompanied her husband and children to London but just stayed under the radar and out of the public eye. Sean's source advises